First and foremost, merong tinatawag na List A and List B. List B, ito yung expertise in international criminal law. List B, itong expertise on international law. Okay? Dalawa yon. Senator Santiago is an expert on these two.
Wow.
Ngunit, for purposes of manifesting kung saan kang List B or List A, the government decided doon siya sa List B. It was also strategic in a way. So, madaling sabi, we are there, and this is not only we're talking about tribute to the President and all that, but it is really a signal honor for the Philippines because we are accepted as the candidate natin na nanalo, and this is a prestigious body, and this is a body that recognizes us, you know, Asian International Criminal Court.
Ambassador, how significant is this victory considering that we just became a member of the ICC, as you mentioned?
Well, first and foremost, of course, it's a signal honor to the country that you have been recognized. This is a vote of confidence and recognition to our country, and of course to our candidate. You know. And the overriding desire of the members of the ICC and bodies, one day a total universalization of its membership. There are only 17 from Asia. With Cambodia, we are the only one in Southeast Asia. Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, they are not there yet. So we hope that our becoming a member and now elected as a judge will encourage others to become a member.
Yeah.
And you must remember that what is the intention of this court? It's really meant to be a court that will put an end and that will prosecute, fight against impunity, against crimes of, shall we say, major effect or dimensions, crime against humanity, crime against men and women, malalaki and all that. So we hope that our entry into the ICC and with Senator Miriam Santiago elected, this will encourage others. And, we should always stand on high moral grounds, because an individual is an individual, and the worth of an individual has to be recognized. We are all equal, we are all the same, and crime against an individual, especially if it is carried out in such a huge proportion, nobody should get away with that. And so this is the campaign, and our government, the president himself, recognized this, and that's why he really is behind this. And
Okay. Now, Ambassador, sino ang master strategist na
well,
sa kampanya para kay Senator?
we have Yusek Segis, who was the campaign manager, because you do not make representation only here. You make representation in all the posts. Kaya nagulat sila sa campaign natin na if we have let's say 80 posts, 80 yung isang bansa na buboto, tinamaan sila 80 times. They didn't know what to hit them, because the campaign was really the foreign service. Now, what is very critical only is in New York, because this is when decisions are made and major recommendations are made, and they say that the recommendation of the ambassadors really matters. It's being heard, but you need to push all sides, and that's why it was a very successful campaign strategy. Here, it was a combination of many factors, and here in New York, I don't know. I put it always this way: that diplomacy. I'm a student of diplomacy, learning from our elders, from ESP to General Romulo and all that. You will notice. However it is, highfalutin and all that, you always reduce it to the level of personal interaction, And so, they know me here. I know them all, yung mga ambassador dito. Maski halos first name, kilala ko lahat yan. Ganun yun
So, ano ho mga factors talaga na nagpanalo kay Senator?
One is we have a very organized campaign strategy. Second, we have a very strong, shall we say, front line here in the mission. The whole strategy. Third is the, the qualification itself of the senator is sterling. Related to that is that there is this independent panel. Independent panel supported by 2,300 NGOs, and this is funded by the European countries, that eminent persons, examine the qualification of the judges, and 4 judges were found not qualified. Miriam passed with flying colors. So we can use that as a campaign,
So right after na...
And of course, the most critical thing when you say very strong campaign is there was really a full support by the Philippine government. And because it is a pride for us Filipinos that we are serving a high international court. The rest maybe it's already history,